Hello guys and welcome to my channel. This is gonna be a little bit of a new experience for me.
Today, Formula One opens up at the Bahrain International Circuit. It looks as if we're here just in time, as the practice session will get underway shortly.
So, here we are at the qualifying. Meanwhile, I explain you a little bit what is going on with this channel. I am relatively new to this
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for.
games,
Keep it up.
and sims and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know if you have seen my previous video. It was the first episode in Australia. I could not record audio for that one for some technical complications, but from now on I will have a little bit of a commentary. I cannot do live commentary because, well, you will see, I don't drive very good, so if I have to talk on top of that, I will probably crash a lot. So this career mode that I am doing, I'm attempting to do in a bit of a higher difficulty that I am usually playing. More like a challenge than anything else. I'm not a great driver, you will see. But I am improving, and this is a little bit of an experiment for me to try to improve through this career mode. We are using, I think, 94 or 95 difficulty, AI difficulty. No assist at all, and also no flashbacks. So this is obviously challenging, and well, I already had a few accidents in this episode, you will see, which just makes it a bit more interesting. So this is at the moment the race-based
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Honestly, it's the first time I play the Racing Point, and it's not great. I know that the real life car is actually quite fast, but I'm struggling with this car. It's really hard to handle it. It has a lot of power. The Mercedes motor really helps, but I was struggling, locking up a lot, really struggling through the twisty parts, and there you see another lockup. Very hard. So I struggle a lot with these practice programs. This is already, I think, the second session, or yeah, it's a second practice session. I think I only passed. I passed the first program was then the first program, and the tire wear program I also passed it. We will see that in a little bit, but this is now the final lap of this program, and as you see, very slow through there. Just don't trust that the car will grip. And this is the program.
Great
over.
lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
So at least manage some points over there. So there you see the track acclimatization, the tire wear, and now the race practice. And now we are attempting, as you see, I already failed 2 laps on the qualifying. Now this is the... yeah, this is my crash.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
There you see, totally touch. You know, whenever you touch the inside curve in that, this is deadly. I completely lost the car, and that's the end of the session for me. Walk of shame, like always. And I believe we have an interview right after this.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top
So there
three,
you see,
who are
big
Hamilton,
difference to
Albon,
my
and
teammate. Really struggling.
Bad luck today. That must be incredibly disappointing.
Oh yeah,
You had a mishap in practice. Will this affect qualifying or race day?
Never sure what to answer these questions. There is no good choice.
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
Yeah, well, this one is obviously a good choice. Of course, the team loves this. We need to gather that data.
Great. Well, that's everything.
There we go. I think, yeah, 94. So I went down a little bit because it's just, I'm struggling. I'm way off the pace of my teammate, so it's a little bit too hard. So I went down to 90, which I usually play 80, 85 in the good
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Vettel, Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action. Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on in the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
Okay, so there we go. Now we're going for qualifying. Let's hope for a little bit of a better result than the practice. This was, I believe, my first attempt, and it puts me with one. Well, I didn't see the time there. But we got down afterwards and now we are 8th. This is my last attempt, and as I didn't manage very good the outlap and I have Hamilton right behind me, but if you see the timer on the corner, there is no time left to let him pass, so I'm just gonna go for this one. And well, we had a little bit of an encounter here on turn 1, but I just didn't want to give up because it's my last chance. And I just wanted to risk it and see if I get any kind of penalty or anything like that. It didn't happen, so I just kept going. It's my last chance right now at 8th. So 8 is actually not that bad for me. I would be happy with that, but I'm sure that I will improve at the end of the session. So, and well, anyways, Hamilton, you see him, he is on pole at the moment, so he doesn't really need this lap. I need it more than him. So, it's not a bad lap. So, for what I was doing, they're a little bit of a lockup, but yeah, it's a little slow through there. There I have to lift up because I just don't trust that the car will really hold. Lacking confidence with the car. I think this will come later with a bit more as we go through the season, a few more races in. Also, we have a few upgrades that we put on Australia that should be coming on. I think one is coming for China, and if I'm not mistaken,
we're very happy with that position. Well done.
The chassis department weight reduction, and this is 7th, so I did improve on that.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Hamilton, Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us there.
So, and there you see my teammate on 10th, we are on 7th, so pretty happy with that. I think, well, obviously lowering the difficulty helps. Definitely.
There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. We go racing today around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Now, can I talk to you about Pierre Gasly? Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Alexander Albon and Verstappen, Turner, Sainz, Magnussen and Sergio Perez, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Nico Hülkenberg and Ricciardo, Kvyat, Norris, Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, Kubica and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, watch out at the race start. There will be faster cars trying to get past. See if you can hold them off.
Okay, there we go. And so strategy-wise, I think I'm gonna try the one-stop. It's just better if you can manage. And here we go. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5 red lights, and there it is. Race start. It's not a terrible start. Remember, I'm running no assists, so that's pretty good. And we managed to hold it at the outside on Verstappen. Yes, it sticks, and we are currently 6th. That's a very good start for us. So, but obviously the cars ahead, they are the top 3 teams, so I think it's gonna be a struggle to keep up the pace. We will do our best. I think we will stick around for a few laps here. And we have Verstappen in the back, so he's gonna put a lot of pressure here. And
Well done, mate. Nice start.
at the moment I will try to hold him off and see what happens. If I can manage to stick with this guy until the DRS is open, then we have a good chance in the race. But they're already pulling away from me. As you can see, I just don't have the pace there. And Verstappen is already on the back, right at our gearbox. Well, he doesn't try there. The good thing is that this racing part, the Mercedes motor on the back is very strong. As you see, I can actually hold Verstappen in the, behind on the power, so that's pretty good. There he had a little look on the outside, not much, not really committed, but just a little look. So already the guys in the front are gone. I'm not gonna catch them, that's for sure. So, but if I can just manage to keep Verstappen behind me until the DRS is open, and then maybe to stay within his DRS, that would be great. The thing is, obviously, he has the advantage on the corner, so it will be hard to keep up with him up until the beginning of the straight. So we will see what can happen. I believe he also has a little bit of pressure from behind. If I can see, you can see in the mirrors. Actually, you can see in the mirrors there is a McLaren, and I think Perez, my teammate, is right behind the McLaren also. So there is a little bit of a train behind me. Of course, the slower car in the front, it always creates a big train. So just a matter here of keeping it clean and getting good exits. With that lockup, that's not gonna be a great exit.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Now the DRS is open, so probably next lap or in the next DRS straight, he will pass me. Let's see. Does he look there? He's right in there. Couldn't quite make it there. So we're still ahead for this bit.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Lock up on 10, turn 10, always hard to get it right. There it is, you see it, Sainz is right behind Verstappen, putting pressure on him also. And here is, here is basically, I let him pass, trying to be behind him for the DRS, but I didn't quite manage. So he gets DRS, but you can see now the power of this motor. Mercedes motor. I had to lift off to stay behind him. Obviously what I want is just to be within his DRS. Get DRS in the straights and keep up with him. So now we have DRS, and hopefully that helps us to keep the pace with these guys, because obviously on the Red Bull we know that's a faster car. So luckily he doesn't have DRS to his teammate. I think he's right ahead. Yeah, Albon is right after him. So, but he doesn't get DRS, he's not within the range. Yeah, I managed to get close to the straights, but then right after he just gets away from me. But we're at the moment in very good position for the race. Basically ahead of the midfield, so this is pretty good. So it's just a matter of keep a good consistent pace. But Verstappen is getting away from us, so soon we will lose that DRS. Yeah, and here we go. We jumped a few laps, and now we have I think that was Verstappen in the pits.
You've moved up into P6.
We lost the DRS a few laps before. Anyways, he was just pulling away too far from us, and now he's gone. So now we are in 6th position, and our teammate behind. And yeah, let's see what happens after all the pits are sorted. Currently lap 8, so we are trying to go, I believe, until like lap 11, I think, for our pit stop. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Little lockup again. Many lockups. We always check behind, but Perez is not really catching or not really putting much pressure, so it's just a matter of keeping a good consistent pace. And I believe we have a few more cars in the pits right now. Yeah, the leaders are starting to pit.
You'll be on the mediums.
Bottas and Albon all pitted. No, Bottas didn't pit, but now he had a DNF, very unrealistic. The Mercedes pulling out with a engine failure. now Leclerc in the
Sergio
pits.
is in the pits.
And we are actually currently leading the race as we go into the pits. So let's see what the boys can do, make a quick fast stop. The entry was not particularly quick, but also not that slow, and I did not want to get any kind of penalties. So we got onto the mediums only stop for today, and I believe we should get out in P15 or something like that. Russell will make it. Yeah,
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
They're all grouped together, and we just want to squish in there. And as that Williams Kubica just basically turned into me, and I get the warning for collision. There was literally no place for me to go, but we will make quick work of him on the Williams, obviously, and not a big challenge for the forcing point or racing point. And yeah, well, lost a few positions there, but let's see what happens after all the pit stops are sorted. We should come up in a decent position. Not so sure what the other guys' strategies are. Couldn't really pay much attention while driving. But I suppose most will be doing the one stop. We did lose to Sainz, who was behind us before the pit stop. So we do have we need to make a bit of ground here, push a little harder. Let's see if we can pass this Williams. We should be able to, and we go for the inside. He holds it there on the outside. Now he has the inside for the next curve. And let's try now with DRS. He also has DRS. Yeah, I actually didn't get it. No, yes I did. And that's that move done. So now let's try to catch. Actually, Sainz is on the soft, so he might be doing a pit stop actually. Yeah, he definitely is doing a pit stop because he pitted really early and now he's on the softs, and it's not really possible to go until the end on those softs. So Sainz will definitely pit. Okay, so we jumped, and yeah, okay, we are now, well, basically it's my teammate, so let's just let him go and try to just keep a good consistent pace, get some points for the team also. Another lockup. It's quite hard on this car for me right now. All the braking. I haven't played career mode in a while, and it was quite shocking for me because when you start the career mode in the first season, the cars are actually not great. They're actually very slow, very heavy. Brakes are terrible, so you do need to get some upgrades to make them kind of like on the level of what you play online cars, for example. Those are much faster and much more reactive to the curves and more controllable somehow. these career mode season 1 cars, they feel extremely heavy. So I'm having a struggle a lot now with the brakes. Obviously no ABS, so a bunch of lockups here and there. Nothing major. I don't think I will get driving. I mean, like realistically, I don't think that would be causing any kind of flat spots. Just a lot of tire degradation. But it just. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a priority right now in this. Oh, as I lose the back end completely over there, completely lost the grip on with that lockup. We also are carrying, we saw now in the screen, carrying a little bit of damage since that contact with Kubica coming out of the pits. So also losing a bit of downforce there. So it's just a matter of trying to keep up and keep the pace. We know there are a few guys still to pit, so there are positions to gain. As we see actually in the minimap, there are a few guys in the pits. I believe it's like 3 or 4 cars in the pits right now. So there we go. So, and we are up to 8 and 9, Perez and me. So again, a few positions right there.
Has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Another lockup. You see, it's really tricky with them. I actually had to lower the brake pressure quite a lot, and still having a lot of lockups. I believe I'm running right now like 78 brake pressure. And still having a lot of lockups. Also, brake bias, I just have it at 58. I don't really like it too far in the back because it's so easy to lose the back end when you brake hard into the corners. So I kind of prefer to brake on a straight line, and as I release and turn, and it works pretty good. I also use this in combination with a very soft
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Differential off throttle, which helps you to turn in the car as you release the brakes. So this works well for me, but of course as you get more confidence in the car, then maybe I can move the brake bias a little bit more to the back when I feel like I can throw the car into a corner. At the moment, not really feeling that confidence. So this is right now just a game of keeping up pace, keep the tires alive, manage the DRS, and just manage to stay consistent. As we actually gain a few more positions, I believe, through pit stops also. So we are now 5th and 6th, which would be actually ideal for the team. It's really good paint scoring positions for us. So if we could just hold on to this, that would be great. We have a little bit of a gap behind and ahead of Perez also. It's a little bit of a gap, so we have space, we have free air to just run our laps as good as we can. But we also have Albon picking for the medium tire. I'm not so sure he did I believe he's doing also a two-stopper. So maybe it was this the faster strategy to do a two-stopper. As we move now to lap 23 and I already
Vettel's
have
just
Albon
moved into
right
first
on my
place.
back. There he is. And he's gonna have a little look on the outside. And I try to defend that position. He's still there, and then he gives up. Let's see how long I can still keep him behind. It's not gonna be easy. With this defending, obviously, then we lost contact to our teammate. He's already far ahead. So quite interesting beginning of the race. Had to fight one of the Red Bulls, and now I have to find the second Red Bull. Not so bad actually if we are fighting the Red Bulls, but I don't think that is the realistic situation. And he's still there. We'll hit right now. I just put it on the middle of the track. But he doesn't quite try yet. Must tell you honestly, I was sweating at this point. Because obviously I'm not showing the whole length of the race, but I had him there for many laps behind me. Now we have Magnussen joining the party, and he tries, he has a little look, but he didn't quite make it. And now we also have a Renault, I believe, joining the group. So a little bit of a train starting to gather, and I believe there is also an Alfa Romeo in the back. Yeah, I believe that was Raikkonen who was behind us after the pit stops. So this part is getting crowded. And basically it's us,
The gap to the car ahead is
so we have
12.1
here,
seconds.
I believe it's Magnussen trying for the overtake, and yeah, I couldn't have actually hold there with more ERS, but I believe I just pressed the wrong buttons
We
and
have 2 laps
put
of
it
fuel
on
remaining.
0 instead of higher. So try a look, and that's it. Race over. All those cars now are free to go. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. Basically I was ahead of a train of 7 cars, and as soon as I made the first mistake, that's it. Lost all those positions. So terribly unfortunate, but well, you saw it. It was my own mistake. Tried to go for the overtake and basically couldn't make the turn, and touched to the side of Magnussen, and made me lose the control completely. I managed to save it not to go into the barrier, so I will be able to finish the race, but lost possible sixth place, which would have been very good points. And also I believe I have a team goal, one of these little goals they give to
This is your final lap of the race.
Above, so that
The
would
gap
have
to the
been
car
it,
behind is 2.4 seconds.
we lost it on one mistake. I must say also at this point my tires are already destroyed. So this is now the last lap. There was someone going into the pits. I don't know if he had damage or his tires gave up. But that gives this one position, but we are still not in the points, and at this point I'm just trying my best to catch up, because if one of them has any kind of mistake or penalties or something, we might be able to just grab some points, but I just cannot hold it in the curves. As you can see, it's sliding all over the place. So I don't know for sure, but I believe that in this case maybe the two-stopper was the better strategy. All those guys competed for 2 sets of softs. They had a better pace when they seemed to finish at home, or at least they had a better pace at the end of the race as compared to my relatively old mediums, which are already quite dead at this point. But this is the end of the race. Checker flag 11th position.
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
Well, the team seems to be happy about it, so that's not so bad. But they were expecting 8th
Here's our
place,
winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé. What a fantastic race it was.
for some extra
Anthony
points.
Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves
Charles
apart
Leclerc
today?
actually
Well, I think it was
won
clear what the main
in this
contributing
case,
factor out on the
not
track was
like
today:
in real
speed.
life.
I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar
it's
to
actually
fans
a
across the globe.
Ferrari
A world-class
1-2.
win
Amazing.
for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
They're getting a bit of luck for once. So that was it, no? And that's the race. We are still going to go on the laptop and see all the progress made.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers'
This is the
table. It
final
wasn't the
results.
best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say
But
is a
actually my
contender
teammate
for
is
driver of the day?
why
For me,
I
it's
have
Kimi Raikkonen,
fourth place
someone who
for
definitely
the
doesn't get enough
Racing Point.
attention for how
That's
well he
amazing.
performs out on the track.
Yes.
It's time to
Really
see
good
how things are
points
shaping up
scoring.
in the Constructors' Championship.
only get
Ferrari
the 11th,
take the lead at the top of the
so
table.
that's
Another
not
team that
great.
will be satisfied with this Grand Prix
And
is Alfa
we are going to
Romeo,
check,
whose good result moves
also
them
the
further up the
standings.
championship. After an event
So
like that,
this,
who knows what the
if
sport
you
has in
didn't
store
see
for
the
us next
Australia
time?
episode,
Be sure
so
to
check
join
that
us
out. It
again
was a
as we
disaster.
continue to bring you the latest excitement
But we still,
in Formula One.
thanks to Perez actually, to the only point scorer in our team, we are 4th place on the constructors, so that's not so bad. I have to start collaborating on that front and putting some points on the board. We are going to try the next race. Let's just try to do better. As you can see, this is the rivalry, and well, he's wiping the floor with me. So there's a lot of work ahead still. Still struggling with this car, with the handling of the car. So there you see, finish 8th or better. Did not achieve that. That would have been 600 points. And we lost also a little
That's
bit.
a great result. You did really well.
With the
I don't think we
team.
can have any complaints with that performance.
Although they keep saying that it's a great result, but they still lost a little reputation with the team. And now we're going to go into the development screen. And so this is the pending upgrades. We are waiting front downforce and also weight reduction. So those are still working, and I did try to get the second wing, the rear downforce, but we can only put one development per department at the moment. So there you see unavailable, because we can only put one at the moment. So we will try to get that on the next negotiations, but for now. So then I remembered always season 1, the gearbox is an issue. So I decided to go for durability on the gearbox. to try to make it last until race 6, which is normally Monaco. So maybe we can avoid to have penalties in Monaco, because you know how hard it is to overtake there. So you do not want to have grid penalties in Monaco, definitely. So we will see if we see the gearbox, let's say, giving up before that. We might have to take the penalties before that. But that's it for this video, and well, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe, and I will be back with the next episode, hopefully real soon. Take care.